All right. I'm back once again. Hold on, let me just check if I'm really live. Yes, I am live. That's nice. So, yeah. Apparently, though, Twitch doesn't seem to want to display that I'm in fact playing Cultist Simulator, but eh. Ah, there it is. All right. Now that that's dealt with, we can start with the stream properly. So last time we left off here with most of our potential cultists recruited. We're going to keep doing that. We're going to keep talking about esoteric matters. We also are currently unemployed, which is no real problem since we have plenty of funds. I'm going to take this opportunity to level up my physique once more. I'm going to do that by working with health and my physique, as well as at the same time studying health. I may or may not have done some looking up in the meantime, so I wouldn't just stumble through the game completely blind. I mean, the main thing I looked up is how to get the heart ending, which incidentally is part of the Dancer DLC line, of course. So, now that's done with. We just keep studying our health. This vitality can last quite a long time, so we will accumulate a bit more. The next... Okay, what we're going to do now is combine, again, the lowest 2 vitality. And we're going to keep working with our health. And I see the inspector yet again has done nothing. Oh, free vitality, that's really nice. I mean, free anything is nice. Okay, now let's take these 2 pieces of vitality and study those. What did we get here? Ah, this event. This is if you happen... I think the dice rolls you a patron, but you don't get one. This should time out in time. Hold on, let me just reorganize these so that they properly layer over each other so the timers aren't hidden. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to recruit a lot of these people. And with these people, I'm going to start going on my first few expeditions. I'm also going to stop working at Glover and Glover and start working at the This Club. Oh. This, okay. So this has reached more dread again. Well, good time to start buying drugs, I suppose. And 1 free contentment here as well. So we should have that situation all taken care of. Now we can combine our hardened physique with our vitality lessons learned and become stronger. Okay, I think we might have reached the end of our recruitable characters, but if you keep getting rumors, then you might have reached the end. But I'm going to try one more time. If we get another rumor, we will just get to work and actually recruiting these people. I get another health here and a steely physique. I could carry a man across the river now, or strangle him. There are many things now that I could crush with my fists. So, another thing I did look up was, in the course of looking up what the scholarship does, because it turns out that I heard that it now does something, but it actually doesn't. So that's kind of a bummer, but well, I'm also going to start researching my passion again in order to get more, in order to level this thing up to the 3rd level, which will then allow me to paint really good paintings. And the thing about paintings is, on your explorations, you can find pigments. And if you combine the right pigment with a lore of high enough level and paint with that, you get a tool. Okay. Which can be used in rituals. And contributes a lot of the influence you have, a lot of the aspect that you used for it. I need to combine these right now, otherwise the first one would time out. I'm not sure if I can do this like that. I might just use one of our collections of poetry. This job can get out of here for now. So let's see. This is who you hoped for after all. There are no one of particular importance. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take that as we have recruited everyone. We have found everyone we can recruit. So let's start recruiting then. We'll just go down the line. We'll start with Isabeth. And begin. What's up next? Okay. This now goes quite quickly. Once you... Oh, I already recruited him. Whoops. I must have put him back. Well, let's just stack up our cultists here for now. Until we run out of space, basically. How long on this? Yeah, I think I might just barely make it if I use the collection of poetry. Oh wait, right, I need to read the flavor texts, right, because they change. Isabeth sleeps and fits and starts. She rises at dusk to do things, and Isabeth does. Eau Claire is quiet, meticulous, and remorseless. Alright, let's recruit Pope Clifton. Again, the detective has not found anything on us that might be incriminating, which is a good thing. Now Clifton improvises new players which, with solar metaphors, he still shouts like a soldier and drinks like a sailor. Alright. Sylvia it is, yes. Alright, this is good. This lesson learned will time out after this is done, so yeah. Sylvia has a detailed knowledge of roof ridges in the river at low tide, of Irish whiskey, and of conjuring tricks. She is a moth cultist, which is, I believe, what is the aspect? I don't quite remember what the aspect of moth was in the lore, but it was something also had to do with deception. At least that is what moth cultists do in an expedition. So, all right, let's upgrade our skill. Soon a murdered infant in its cradle that nurse unacted desires. So, what does she have? Enid speaks softly, and sometimes her gaze doesn't focus on anything visible. She sees things that others don't. Next, Saliba. I will also... Oh, right. The recruitment just takes 2, so I can just use my restlessness. I think I will stack my cultists up here, or I should probably just move my lore to the right and have my cultists here. Also in this update, we can get different headquarters now. So, Saliba understands blood. He does not yet understand birth. Skill a fevered imagination. Phantoms ride my waking mind. This allows me to, well, paint a lot. Also, in fact, let's do just that. Let's move these people up there and move the lore to the right, so that I have more space for my cultists. All right. This is much better. Actually, I should just keep this right next to the word. No, this is fine. I'm going to keep talking to people and keep recruiting them. So, Elridge is next. Let's see what he turns into when we recruit him. I'm very interested in the flavor text of our heart cultists, because they will get a 3rd level once we have a strong enough heart lore. So, Erich has almost learned not to pick his teeth with his knife in conversation. He has not yet learned to leave his knife in his boot. Some very interesting people we have here. Right. There is another level in this. I do believe that we should try working towards that next. After, of course, we finish our recruiting spree. Then again, I think I should stop the recruiting right now and instead talk to this person whose name I probably messed up the first time I said it, and I'm not going to attempt pronouncing again. Okay, I'm forced to say it now. Zluchana stops out a cigarette. Yes, if you want to study the language with me, yes you can. Was there something else? I can give her my my temptation. This is the way into the dancer. Yeah, exactly. Thanks. Into the dancer DLC. So yeah, now that I have it actually have it back, I can see what this does. Okay. I suppose that... No, right. I need to explore with her as my entry. Right. So look on... Amavasia stands just inside the red swagger doorway, smoking one of her peculiar imported clove cigarettes, speaking to a lean, very tall sword who might perhaps be Greek. She watches me approach without blinking or changing her expression. I think this is where I put my temptation. Reconsidering the Grail's path, are we? Be sure, the forms I know easier. But if you truly want to change... Alright, let's keep recruiting then. Tristan is next. Oh. And I require more drugs, because we are building up dread again. Tristan, he's a forge cultist. Tristan likes distractions. Tristan likes results. Who is next? Valsian. I'm never sure on that particular pronunciation because I'm not sure where that name actually originates. Alright, let's see. Zulka moves close, studies my face, places her hand on my cheek. Her skin is cold, her breath is warm. The corners of her mouth writhe. Sleep on it. Come and see me again next time the club opens. We'll talk more. Now we have temptation change, which is the temptation for the dancer DLC. On certain nights before the audience, is the wing lift or something more. What could I become? Okay. Valsian's ingenuities are endless, and her grip is stronger than a blacksmith's. So, this is back. Porter. Bort applies his razor and his scissors to the great advantage of his friends. So I suppose, do I do this now or... Whoops, now I need to rearrange this again. Okay, I guess I need to talk to her again. Very well. Zlokana says, I have a job for you. This is a one-time offer. She takes a drag on her cigarette. You'll be taking off your clothes, she adds. She leans in very close. And that's not all. Well now. Well now. Now we're getting into what this DLC is all about. I wonder what the flavor text here is. Right. Dorothy is an enthusiastic sort and have turned her enthusiasm to her advantage. And I got sick again. Nothing a little bit of money doesn't curse. Curse cure. I'm assigned a narrow dressing room of my own. Very narrow. Hardly more than a cupboard. I'm giving my first costume. So Golana cuts a lock of my hair with a little pair of silver scissors and whispers a secret in my ear. I have a contract and... Oh, moth lore. Interesting. Where did my contract go? This is something I can work with now. I think... Oh, right, the club needs to be open. And we can do something with our physique here. I am not exactly sure what, but let us see. Victor is a sly fellow, but loyal. All right, next one. Slee. All right, I am... What goes here? Aha. So, okay, I want to first do this. What's this? This is old form. I think I need to dance with health here. And influence is... No, this is moth. Whoops. Hold on. Right. Right, the influence is for later. For when we need to gather a certain amount of aspect to further our journey. Tonight we are masked and move like celebrants. Okay, what kind of name is that? Mr. Agdistis watches closely. I got my health back, and Slee is now one of our recruits. Slee speaks earnestly of his theories to all who will listen. The stars as tiny wounds, and the sun is a hemorrhage of glory. His poetry is more eccentric than ever. Well, we're close to running out of cultists to turn into believers. Soon we'll be turning them into disciples, but not too soon, all of them, because turning something to disciple requires 8 of their influence, and we currently only have 6. Rhaenyra continues to pursue her appetites discreetly, although her ambitions have grown. Oh, I have already... Okay. Nibble pauses before he speaks and flinches easily. He is sensitive to deeper matters. There is something tonight that almost happens. A gathering thunder, a moment when the scent of the mountain pine freshens the air, but we remove everything except the masks. And all that occurs is applause. Add a little more heart to achieve something more. The further advanced your desire, the more heart you'll need. Okay, and I get money. Now I will try... this thing. A bronze spintria. This is the currency of the hidden world. Initiates of the hidden world use spintry to pay for services. Bronze spintry usually display the act of shaping on the reverse side. Violet likes to paint. She has a gift, although she's always been modest about it. She never puts human figures in her painting. There are enough people in the world. Katkaro is our last recruit for now. What's this now? Health, scarred. Some movements have a deeper mark than others. Health has permanently changed to a scar. Be careful, sickness and starvation are not satisfied by scars. I do not have a scar. Just yet. That will be a later thing. I will use my physique. I am ready for more exacting dances that occur deeper in the club, in the room behind the red base door. Mr. This will judge my suitability. These developers and these names. Well, I suppose it wouldn't be an occult game if it didn't have some hard to pronounce names. A bright-eyed watchwoman who recalls her dreams perfectly. So, at first we will promote Dorothy further, because we can't do it at this moment. And... okay. Mr. Actistus claps his long and beautiful hands together. He smiles fondly. He will take a very little of my blood, just in case, and then we'll be ready. This is a superior contract. What is this? Though before we keep going further, it would be a good idea to... Dorothy's enthusiasm has become obsession. She will not cease, and she knows how to dance. Where is my third heart? Alright, he is already promoted. So, I think I will sort my cultists now. This second row will be Edge. I think, yes. Elrich here is the third Edge cultist. Then I suppose this next one will be Lantern. Katkaro is Lantern as well. This will be Grail then. Huh, okay. This will be knock. This already is knock. Forge then. And what have we here? Winter. And in the last row, moth. All right. Now we have sorted our cultists by their element. I mean, their aspect, actually. And we will continue doing things now. And those things are, at first, promoting someone, because we have restlessness available. And following things are work. This allows us to gain a vitality every 45, yes, seconds. I will attempt to gain more health because according to this scar thing we got over here, we will be permanently losing health, which we do not want to do if we plan on being able to fight off sickness in the future. So, Victor has sharpened his cunning into a concentrated point. We also have more restlessness, which means we will promote Slee. And I will keep studying. Will this be enough? Yes, it will. I'm just going to keep working here. Because, I mean, there's no harm in it. It gives us a little bit of money, and having more vitality on the field is always a good idea. At least when you are trying to increase your health. Ah, there it is. By that I mean a certain soundtrack that I haven't heard in a long time. Though it's not exactly this one, it's similar to this one. There isn't a lot to say right now because we're not doing much. I will try to go out on expeditions once I have my top row of cultists all promoted. Ah, I forgot to read Slee's flavor text. Slee's headaches have become crippling, but his theories grow more practical by the day. His poetry is getting better too. Oops, I almost slept on that. We have 2. And we need 2 more. I'm studying... Ah, we will have 3 soon. And I think we have enough to make a 4th one. Yes, we do. Alright, it's time to stop working. And instead, we will improve our physique again. And then we might just be able to get our first scar in our new job. So... does this need heart? No. What lore does it need? Forge? I will try all of the lores here. Yes, I think this is the one I want. I will taste what the Grail has prescribed. I will be lithe and thorned and sweet. I think that is the final level of physique we can get, which is also the one that will give us a special contract. Right, no, I need to wait. I need to wait on my physique to be done. Well, nothing much to be done here. A flawless physique, machine perfection, sinew-bound ivory, titan satin skin. From here, I can only deteriorate. Health and skill can increase no further. Okay, well, then let's get to work. Ah, okay. With a better contract. Ah, my temptation. Actually, I feel like I should increase my contract until the maximum. I don't think I'm missing any flavor text here. I believe I'm ready for the dances that occur in only special arrangement. Sulokana will invite me to the top room of the club, the windowed attic, where she keeps her keys and jewels and her trophies, and she will offer me wine from an ivory cup before I begin. The wine will be thick and sweet, and my mind will teem with new thoughts. In the air will flutter like wings, but even after I disrobe, I will not be cold. So let's see where this leads us. This is new grounds here. So Rhaenyra commands admiration wherever she goes. She reserves her attentions for those who merit admiration in return. You'll do, says Sulkana. Oh my god, last time. I don't want to keep reading the name. Welcome to the changing room. She looks me up and down and in the way she often does. Not long now, not long now. Perhaps it's time I mentioned you to my sister. I'm going to wait. Oh, this is a particular arrangement. Okay, it is back, and I think now it is time to do something, I suppose. I don't know what this exactly will do. What does this? Okay, this does not do anything, so I will not add a third health. Tonight we are wrapped tightly in scarves of green silk. We will disrobe with more vehemence than usual. Before I begin, Mr. Cultist hands me a mouthless oval mask, the green of spring. The green of spring leaves. I hesitate a moment before I put it on. He has smeared its inner surface with fresh loam. Well, I suppose while we have nothing better to do, I should be researching. Oh, when the first scarf comes away, the pain is shocking, like tearing scab. The next one is easier, and the next, but I stagger a little. My compatriots glance at me in concern. I know that my expression is invisible behind the mask. For our conclusion, we wind together in a ring. When I tear away the last scarf, the wretch is like a root torn from the earth. I dare not remove the mask. Afterwards, my skin is unmarked. Garment surrendered. The malachite has taught me that in the naked self is not the true self, but is less of a lie. Interesting. Interesting. Question, where is my health? Did I get a scar somewhere or... Oh. Well. Let's see what this does. Oh, health is back. Nice. Oh, right. Yeah, it was fatigued. Change. Leaf. I tremble when the wind comes. The veins beneath my surface are apparent. I always carry a bead of malachite next to my skin. This card will allow you to win a change victory. If you upgrade far enough, devote enough effort to your dances and you will find the next step. Alright, I will do just that now. So, purpose, upgrade my ability, health, more health, a rising viper. Tonight we bring serpents to the stage to move with us, and we are scale mask and sinuous, like the serpents ourselves. The stage is ringed with light, and the air is silver mist, though the sweat runs down at the nape of my neck. Tonight we dance for the moon. Also, it has occurred to me that regarding the stag doors riddle, we have not tried a sixth order influence of lantern, which we really should do. So yeah, that's what I'm researching towards. Oh, something's happening. At the dance's climax, the paroxysm seizes me and I convulse until a movement in my chest realizes itself. A rising viper. It pours from a masked mouth like sickness, streams down my body and is gone from the stage. The audience applauds wildly. I stumble away, chest heaving. I know the serpent will return the same way it came when it and I are ready. Interesting. Some movements have a deeper mark than others. This is a scar. I have so much life in me, it is difficult not to move. When I sit, my joints burn. I know that if I stop, I might stop for always. Okay, so this, I think, allows me to... Yes, this has 2, this has 4. This allows me to get higher up in the thing. Guy's Viper. The Viper coils where the sea folds itself against the land. I must find a place of power at the water's edge. Perhaps Sukulana can help if I bring her secrets about other places. What does the... Some part of you can roam in serpent shape. Send it to accompany your followers to a place where it can perform the dance you must dance. If you have problems finding the place, talk to her about secret histories. You know, I will do just that now. Secret, let's use this. Secret places. Alright, let's see what the next dance is. The purpose is increasing this. I will use the scar. And I need to wait for my health to come back, I suppose. And it sounds like the research is coming along quite well. We always change at the sea first. Karisam is a good place these days, then further and further afield, but not in person, never in person. In your other self. Feel free to come back to me with more lore if you're not sure where to go. If you're looking for anything but change, I can help you. Alright, so this is also, I suppose, where the exploration comes in. The places you can explore, you can send cultists to. Alright, so let's do more. Let's see if we can do more. Okay, no, we can't do more. This will just give us the same dance as usual. And we seem to be dealing with a good chance at successful research. Though I suppose I can just keep dancing. Oh, I don't have... Okay, so this is just regular work, I guess. Let's see what this does. The air is a shiver. My companions in the stage are electric slashes of flesh and velvet. Okay. This one's erudition. Let's hope that the research succeeds. Because that would be very useful. Okay. The musicians close with a flourish. Some of the audience starts waking from sleep. Others applaud. One forces his way through the crowd to the exit, face drawn. There's always one. As we skip from the stage, Mr. Actistus winks, and here is Silukana with her clever hands to banish those of us who went too far. Oh yes, I succeeded. That's nice. Let's try answering. This is the answer. Yeah, of course. He asks, "Where's Mercy found?" Mercy saith the watchman is found only in shadow. Well, I screwed the dramatic effect of that up. All right. More restlessness, more promotions, I suppose. Neville is not promoted yet. And meanwhile, the inspector just keeps looking and doesn't find anything. Neville's gaze has gone furtive, and his voice is sometimes shrill. He speaks freely of his dreams. Okay, we are at the stag door now. Let's see. Oh. We can get lessons learned here, huh? I visited the Ascent of Knives last night, that harshest of roads through the house. It has been scarred to the menace of the sun and rags since the intercalate when the true sun was divided. When I woke, my room was freezing. A chill had cracked the window glass. This is a very high level influence of winter. I am looking for an influence of heart, if there is one. I suppose I will keep dreaming. What does it need? Ah, it needs reason. That's easy enough. The stag door is the adept's gate. To pass it is to be initiated into the first true mystery of the house of the sun. The head, Gary, weeps to see me enter where it cannot, but it must let me pass. The scarred valves of the door grind open. Ah! What I'm looking for are... Well, actually, I can also use reason to break this down into two of the lesser one. Which I think I will do for now, because I will not be getting the lower level Secret Histories lore anytime soon. This is not what I'm looking for. This is also not the influence I'm looking for. Okay. So what I can do now is, this gives me 2 occult scraps. What I can do now is I can explore. This is the secret places of the city. There are places in the city where I can find extraordinary things if I can sift the clues of history out of history and rumor. And now there is a special trick you can do. You can hire a mercenary and send them on an expedition first in order to scope out any unpleasantness that might be there. But for now, I will just accumulate places to explore on the left here. There are, of course, ways further into the manses, but as it stands, the path to them is not very pleasant, at least for others, because there is a place that requires you to sacrifice someone each time you... Oh, hello! I'm just, well, I guess I'm doing the Dancer DLC, and as you can see, I accumulated all of my, or most of the cultists here. And right now I'm just trying to work towards discovering the place where I can turn into the snake. Well, thank you. I make very good use of the snapping function, and, well, it was very unpleasant back before the snapping function was implemented. And where was I? Right. I was just exploring. I don't quite remember what she said where I need to go, but I don't think it is in the city. Thank you. Let us see where this leads us. Alright, back into the dreams. Time to gather more Secret Histories lore. No, Yes. There's another restlessness. That means I can promote another cultist. In this case, I will promote Laidlaw. And on that side note, I will drink a bit of water because I've been going for nearly next to an hour, and my mouth is getting quite dry. I suppose there are no heart influences in that particular place. What's the... Laidlaw has learned the clever uses of fire and copper, wax and acid. Huh. I wonder if I could use restlessness to... Well, then again, I think I first need to get rid of this before. Funds are actually not that low. The 5 and the 3 look a bit different, or at least it's easy to mistake the 5 for a 3. And the club is open again. Did I cure my illness? I didn't. Remind me again. I missed my illness. I suppose now I'm going to have to perform that one forge ritual that restores decrepitude. That's frustrating, but can't be avoided, I suppose. I mean, it could have been avoided had I paid attention, but, well, I didn't. I guess I should explore. I think there are 5 unique locations per tier of secret histories, and well, it will take a while before I get up there. Okay. What will this... This is a sacrifice. This consumes lore. This consumes a person. What is... I think we should stop exploring for now and look for one of those bomb makers in the city. We could hire them and sacrifice them to restore decrepitude. That sounds good. Oh, interesting. This is. I guess I should have read these. It was a ship, in fact. Many ships have borne that name born over centuries. All of them have provided transport and accommodation to those who know something of the invisible world, but none of them show up in shipping records. But I've learned that the streamer Heather Stanton is docking soon in a grimy and unregarded port in the northern island. I could send someone to purloin unwatched pronunciation, please. Occult luggage. That's the important part. And now let's make sure to cure this illness before it turns into more decrepitude. I will also send one of my followers out to explore. This I can do instead of using health. No, he is not enough. I need someone else. I need a bomb maker. Well, no, I do not need these either. Just keep exploring. I see there's some, there is this coming in. So I will use it to promote Eau Claire. I don't know. Something about today is just I don't know why it's harder to talk about things I'm doing compared to the first stream. I don't know, I might just stop a little earlier today. Claire rarely speaks. She chooses her words with care. Even her movements have become economical. She's never seen to blink. What have we here? No, I do not need moth. Though I suppose we could take up our old job again. No, not just yet. Not just yet. We'll do that around 20 funds or something. Ooh, more restlessness. That's good. No, I do not need these either. This is a professional muscle. I do not need one of those either, sadly. Back when we were exploring ourselves, we had 2 bomb makers in a row. And now? Nothing. Well, let's just keep doing this. And I need to forget not to stop dreaming, because that's where I get my lore from. Sylvia's favorite tactic is to smile and close her eye. It is remarkable how often her interlocutor will blur out exactly what they're thinking. What have we here? This is... no. We need a bomb maker specifically. How much is this? 6. More afflictions. The game really wants us dead, huh? Whoops. Let the restlessness time out. Oh, fascination. Great. Then again, I can use it to... I can cancel this out with my dread, so... it's not all bad. Though I should have treated the affliction first. Yeah, I definitely should have treated the affliction first. Next cultist to promote is Dorothy. No, wait. She's already promoted. So is Rose. Pope Clifton is next. I think at this point Victor is getting quite tired of being sent out. Who have we here? A fortune teller. No, I do not need a fortune teller. I need a bomb maker or something that has forge. Clifton's devotion has grown complex. His eyes have grown wide and shining. His voice has become even louder. Drugs, please. I don't have any real reason to combine lore right now, but I might as well just throw him in there. Maybe I get lucky. Come on. It can't be that hard to find someone who can make bombs, can it? And he's finding very strange streets by a lot of moonlight, it seems. This is another fortune teller. I can't believe it. Well, don't have glimmering, but it may just build. Nope. What's this? Ah, okay, that's a bug. He just keeps finding these streets. I don't know, this is very unfortunate how slow this is going. Oh, who is this? Experienced swindler? No, thank you. Because I want to heal my decrepitude before continuing on with the storyline, but I also do not want to sacrifice my only grail lore. That's just not something you do. Sliva's pleasures are taken in a room without windows. His companions return to him again and again, even though each time they are a little less. Okay. This is... I think we used up all the bomb makers. I really do. If the next one doesn't yield anything, we are going on an adventure. Okay, that one doesn't count. If the next hireling doesn't yield anything, we are going on an adventure. This one does not count either. I need a hireling to scout out the next thing. We have here an entry consultant. Okay. I will hire him and send him ahead on an expedition. Because we have one of each cultist with 5 in one aspect now, we can properly go on an expedition. So, character and hero limited, I suppose. I don't think I need to send 2, right? The remaining factory walls would topple at any moment. Blackened timbers, quick and pain. We must equip ourselves properly and move with dreadful care. Now we wait for our dude to arrive, and then we can perform specific actions in order to explore. So, what have we here? Treacherous ground. Will we need strong hands or clear sight, forge or lantern? So, we have forge. Let's send forge assistance. Because we have at least 5, we do not straight up fail. The Madrigal is an hour of forge as well as winter. Her power might quiet the unsteady earth. We'll probably be fine. I will send another piece of funds and hope that nobody gets injured. This is always a quite... The earth is hungry, huh? A promising route reveals itself as a sucking snare. We'll have to go around and try again. This is the neutral failure condition, which means you lose time, but you do not become wounded or anything. And since I cannot send another Forge Cultist right now, I just need to wait. And I will just send more funds. And I will use this restlessness to promote another Forge Cultist. So that if it fails again, the next one will not fail. Because 10 of an aspect is a guaranteed success. Oh, safely across the treacherous ground. We're mud splatter and thorn scratch, but we made it through. What have we next? I think this is it, because I think first level locations only have one challenge. Tristan will do what is necessary to create. Sometimes one must first destroy. Yes, and I think it is time to take up our old job again. For now. Until we find that one place. Well, 2 floorboards lift weight to reveal a hollow beneath Carter's desk. The rats have made free with the biscuits he stored there and against the peckish which haunts the entrepreneur, but they could not penetrate his iron lock box. A moment with a crowbar. We'll open it. Let's see what we get. What we get here is notoriety, of course, sadly. We get vital pigment, a Marovine idol, which is a heart tool. Well, that's useful. And Lord Frank Bancroft Diaries 1750 to 1790. The Notorious Journal of a Notorious Gentleman, written in Latin, no doubt for the sake of safety. And we also get another copy for Paul and Marseilles, which I will promptly study, and I will not read it again because we have already read it. I will not go on another expedition because we have this notoriety sitting here. Okay, I got my position back. All right. What I can do now is I can talk. I can... Wait, no. How do I do it? I can discuss cult business with my follower. Not everyone is sympathetic to our aims, but if we have problems with our reputation, our disciple can probably smooth them over. This is a especially handy interaction because this, even if this fails, it does nothing. It just fails. There's no risk of our follower dying. And we get more heart lore. I will first read this other book, or that is, translate it first and then read it. Well, our notoriety... The standards of daylight society cannot apply to us, but perhaps we won't emphasize that point. Perhaps we'll rely on charm and good humor. I have supplied elegant platitudes about the high principles of our organization. Well, the investigator will now produce evidence which I do not want to risking. I do not want to risk going out again. Because a second tier evidence is very susceptible to random occurrences that increase your notoriety. Oh wait, I have not read this. Lord Franklin Bancroft was initiated into the arts of the flower maker by the rose witch Fiona Ayrshire. He rose to become a society provider of occult services and secret pleasures before his abrupt disappearance in 1790. Bancroft seems to have been a talented adept, but devoted his energies to frustratingly whimsical project, arranging grape-fetching races between man's spirits, teaching percussive giants to juggle, and conjuring storms of imaginary blossoms for the rose witch Ayrshire, who resolutely refused ever to couple with him. Bancroft spent 20 pages bemoaning this last. Well, here we have our evidence. We can, I think, send a moth cultist to destroy the evidence, but that, in comparison, is a very risky business. Because it may fail, and if it fails, it generates more notoriety, and it may kill our cultists. So, thank you, but no. The mantra here recorded in high and exacted magic, which can be used to pledge one's spirit to the watchman. Beginning an ascent to the house, Bancroft boasts of his ability to recite when his cups. He also had it set to music for a performance with fireworks at Valhall Gardens. Oh, there it is. Okay. I should also dream. Well, I suppose we're back to our old routine. We have another restlessness, which we can use to promote another follower. Whoops. Which will be Enid. Hey, more lore. Nice. Right, in the meantime, I can just keep exploring the lore. Enid sees what others do not. It is becoming difficult for her, but it is very useful. Well, now I think I need to start breaking apart the next tier of lore in order to find that one special location. More lore, that's good. I know in the outside nodes I can find higher tiers of lore, but I'd rather take the guaranteed lore over probable lore. Well, not all cultists are, well, disorderly. There are of course the variations that are very orderly. Also, welcome to the stream. Right now we are currently waiting out a piece of evidence in order to go on more expeditions. In order to find the place where we can do the thing with our Viper. And our reason is about to be back. Time to dream another time. Oh, nice. There's another bit of restlessness coming up, which means another cultist. Ah, I keep grabbing the table. That's not very healthy. For the table. All right. Okay. Over 200 seconds. I think... okay. Right. These configurations are always the same. I need to start remembering which are which. This is not the place I am looking for. Well, let's read her flavor text. Violet is always very careful. It just keeps getting less and less because, well, she's basically the poster child of the winter aspect. She's also the one who is in the image for the achievement for unlocking a cultist with Winter 10. Huh. I keep grabbing that. Where did it go? Oh. And I seem to have gotten sick again. Let's stay on top of that instead of not. I beforehand was also looking for a bomb maker to sacrifice in order to heal my decrepitude back up. And I sent Victor here to explore, I don't know, 10, 15 times. Okay. 10, 15 times and nothing. Not a single bomb maker was to be found. I have the Temple Unceasing, the Heart Cult. I am also going for the Dancer DLC Heart ending. I have not exactly seen it yet, but I know the rough path there. Well, yeah. I have not been getting terribly lucky with the books from the auction house or Volan's. And, well, I only just recently have been able to start doing some expeditions, but I do not want to risk getting this up to a higher evidence state than it is right now, because of how risky it is to attempt to destroy evidence. I would rather just use one of my hard cultists to eliminate the notoriety before it comes up in the first place. Where was I? Right, I was exploring. If you happen to know, was the location that I need to visit for this, was it one of the unique locations or one of the repeatable ones? I mean, I assume it would be a unique one. Oh no, there it is. Found it. That does sound like quite a lot of fun. Oh, this is perfect. Let's just check back and verify that this is the place I need to go. I mean, I haven't played the game before this stream in a long time. I started playing it about a little more than 3/4 of a year ago. And oh, okay, here. This will get you to the last mile, and then you have to walk. There's a little auberge I used to stay in when I went, but I burned it down. She lights a cigarette. Okay, I'm a little confused. This might be just because I used a higher level of huh. Where was I? I played this game just before they came up with the grid snapping. And I didn't really find time to play in the meantime. I had one forge victory and nothing more beyond that. But yeah, now I'm going to be trying to get one of the dancer endings. I'm going to do the thing, and I guess I'm going to split this lore to ask her again, because I think she said this name, but I want to be sure. And more restlessness means more promotions. Isabeth. So at this point we are just waiting, more or less. Then again, that is a lot of what you do in this game. It really is. Okay, let's split this down more, because last time I asked her, I used the first tier, the second level influence of lore. I mean, I know it's not an influence, but yeah. Did this absorb dread? Yes, it did. Isabeth was just here a moment ago. Just here. Almost certainly. Alright, got my contentment. Time to beat down the... Wait, where did I get the abandoned warehouse from? Okay. Okay, let's ask her again. Oh, right. Yeah, there's quite a lot going on here. It's... Okay. Another sickness. I suppose I should be sending Victor out to look for that bomb maker to sacrifice. And this is not a bomb maker. And I let the time out. Whoops. Yep, that is the place. Once Victor returns, I will... Actually, no, I will just hire this dude and send him ahead. Yeah, I might have done something along those lines too. Maybe not that extreme, but yeah. And I actually went quite a while without looking things up, and it was sluggish because I couldn't really figure out how the wind condition worked. But I do like that they have a stat cap. You really do not need more than 5 of a stat. And yeah, except if you want to rapid fire paint, I suppose. But okay, let's go there. Drive through the downs of the coast where the grey greens meet the Atlantic grey. Search along the road for signs of Curasham town. You will rarely find it, even if you have visited before, and its inhabitants guard their secrets with curse and cudgel and a fast bolted door. So, we will send our hulking fellow and funds. Ah, okay, I see. So this location automatically has a slot. Slink along the streets to a once fine townhouse. Surreptitiously case the back garden. Odd stories circulate about the woman who lives there. She might be an adept, a collector, or even the rare thing called Emposa, I think. We must be watchful. And I will get myself some more drugs to get rid of the dread. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. Really should not have done that. Yeah. It's just money. We can always get more of that. What kind of... We have a warded door. I'm going to send Forge because we have 2 of these at a strength of 5. And we're soon going to... something happened. Toward the second change. The skin I bear will grow too small, and so I must begin to abandon it. I will need to send a part of myself to learn how. Okay. Is that the normal flavor text, or... no, that is just searching for the resolved Viper, I think. Down here. Leo is next. No, he is already a disciple. Elrich is next. Give me my money, and let's get back there. Oops, I missed something. I may lose Laidlaw here, or hopefully just the hulking fellow. Okay, good. I got lucky. I will send Victor well, that was a lucky roll, I suppose. Okay, no. We should be able to bring them down. I will send another funds. Well, Elrich is waiting patiently until it's time to knife someone again. Really? This is bad. Okay. Well, I suppose I will send Rose. Well, perhaps now they'll survive, but there are limits to what the human body can sustain. Well, I didn't need that. Send the funds. I have enough. Yes, I have 10 edge. I think 10 is the breakpoint to where victory is guaranteed. Ah. Okay. That's good to know, so... This is... okay. A warded door. Forge or knock will defeat it. Well... I suppose we will send Tristan. A warded door is harmless enough. Where did my follower go? Seriously, where did he go? Wait, what? I will need to send more funds. Okay, where the hell is he? Ah, there he is. I just misplaced him. He was just hiding. Huh. That's interesting. That scar gave him some of the winter aspect. I suppose this is the end of the expedition. We are through 3 obstacles, so it should be. Ah. I'm going to need heart, so Dorothy, get on that. But I'm going to need funds again. Perhaps I could have paused at the door. Whoops. Okay, the curse won't touch us. That's good. More money. Nothing remains. All right. Cat Caro. She still performs in theater sometimes. Cat Caro, the apostasy. Find the path. Cat Caro knows the way. All right, now we are going to talk to Clovette and make her absorb that notoriety, hopefully. And whoop. What did we get here? I should have probably read that, but whoops. We got more vital pigment. Oh. Instrument. Wait, no. Integument surrendered. The twins at the serpents in the Serpent War, and in that war I have learned how pain can be a gate. This is Sanskrit, okay. Witch-kissed oil. Oh. This I might be able to use for a dance. Also, hold on, I will step away for a second. I will be right back. All right, I am back. Let's see. The next time the hook comes up, we should receive this. I think we eliminated the notoriety. Yes, we did. That is nice. We'll now study the flayed Tantra. This Tantra was recorded as being spoken by an enigmatic individual and identified as Pio, with many of the qualities of the mythological Naga. The flayed Tantra played a notable part in Alexander Sparrow's paranoid pamphleteering. So, we now almost don't have any more believers left. We now have almost only disciples. Pio was numbered among the great hooded princes, but it breaks with its brethren and followed the Thunderskin in the endless dance. Well, that sounds like something I would be interested in. I will also send Victor out to more exploring and hope that he finds us a bomb maker. I will also start dreaming again. Ooh. Once the peel had peeled itself, it had the ink needed to write the Tantra. It had to face the wrath of its fellows. Here is the invocation it used to fend them off. Ooh, this is a good one. The sister and witch has always been invoked for protection at crossroads and at moonrise, where the land shelters the sea. I have no more things to read. So, I will instead study. Or combine my lore. I will try to work myself up all the way to the level beyond this. Also, I do not need residences anymore to promote, since I now have this. Oh, sickness, of course, again. I think this was, oh, nope, this was fascination. Well, one of the lower ones was a very high tier lore. I have erudition, now I'm going to need glimmering. Valsiana is not a machine. We are reasonably confident of that, because she has been observed now and then to commit quite human errors. Well, let's cure this affliction before it turns into more decrepitude, because we do not want that under any circumstance. So, let's start combining. What comes next? Porter goes unnoticed until he is ready. Well, this is looking like a good start to research. What have we here? Professional muscle. No, I don't need that. I don't need that. I need a bomb maker. Ah. That's good. I wonder when the hook comes up next time. Oh, I did manage to combine them. That's good. Ah, there it is. Hopefully, this will allow me to perform my next dance. Who have we here? Not the person we want. Okay, I have read that part already. Change. Pearl. My outermost skin comes free in shreds and patches, and so do I. My skin is peeling in patches, and beneath it I am darker, but my eyes are brighter. I carry my sea pearl in a secret place. Sometimes at night I hear the sea, sometimes in the morning my sheets are marked with blood. It's unbelievable that I can't find a bomb maker. Because wait, right, I have the Ritual of the Map's Edge. What does that one require? I suppose I need to stop working then. For a while. Okay, this is a good start to research. Okay, what does this require? Invocation and offering? No. Right? Oh, wait. No. No, that doesn't work. I don't know the exact numbers I need of each aspect. Is this true? Yes. Yes, this is a pattern. There's usually a forbidden epic down there. I think I'll let my Glover and Glover position time out again in order to dance my next dance, I suppose. And I need to try to recombine these. Well, I will use my Scar. 2 health and... Oh, okay, I can already do this. I dance with a single partner. I am cat masked. They are guised as a serpent. Each of my black gloved hands is tipped with blue steel. If my serpent partner is too slow, I'll mark their skin, and I must be careful of the fangs their mask bears when they join for the kiss. Let us dream once again for more lore. Also, on a side note, how much does it take? 21. Yes, I won't be there for in a long time. Then again, this is 8. I can get up to 13. If I find the right pigment, I might be able to, or that, I suppose. Since I can't use it in my dance. Only a rare few, those most suited to service in our mysteries, may achieve this rank. With an arcing grace, I step out of my own shadow. I am a black cat, coiled and contained, and I will move unseen until I'm ready to return to myself. This has gained me the cat guise. The cat walks in the night by the river where the black flax grows. Well, I suppose we need to talk to her about the secret histories again. This is fascination as far as I remember. No? I suppose it is somewhat random. Do I have... a silver spin tray. Initiates of the hidden world use spin tray to pay for services. They can easily be sold with traditional funds. Silver spin tray are more valuable and usually display scenes of debauchery on the reverse side. Okay. Also, let me check something. Okay. I do not need to ask if I have found the correct place, but I will do so nonetheless. So that I can stop when I know. By the pine and the knife, by the drum and the circle, I pledge myself to lead the dance that does not end. This is my service, and in the end, this is the only dance that I serve. Clovette, a tarantellist. Clovette is always in motion. She laughs easily. Her smile is a crescent at the edge of the moon. Huh. Will she tell me the next place now, or do I need to give her higher level lore? Well, this seems to be going well. This is a finished research. Okay, no, this is the usual. What if I give her this? I suppose I need to try each level of lore. The Forgotten Chronicle has already given me the unnumbered stones. And here I have an affliction that I should cure immediately. I suppose a send picture to explore again. And I should get myself some glimmering and erudition again. Ah. These are numbers this month. Be sure to get the right platform. Much easier to get there now, huh? There was a time when you'd have to pass the wrong door, and I have better things to do. Okay. So is it the unnumbered stones I need to go to as the cat? A hireling. What have we here? A fortune teller. I suppose I'll take him because I'm going on another expedition soon. We need someone to scout out the first problem. And in preparation, I will buy myself some opium in order to... Actually, this was... No, this was not too early, probably. No, it wasn't. Alright, so... Where will we go? Let me just see if I can send myself anywhere in these places. It does not look that way, so I need to explore a higher level area. But I suppose we will go to Goldwind Lake for now. And I will get back my Glover and Glover job because our dance is done. Okay, what have we here? The mother of ants was born among serpents. She has so many young sisters. It can be defeated in battle or respond to the mother's power. In battle means I need edge. So I will send 2 edge cultists now. Yes, this seems to be it. Well. Huh. It seems a few more people have started watching. Welcome to the stream. We are currently pursuing the Dancer DLC Heart Ascension. And... well, currently in the process of finding the next place to send our guys to. Or just exploring a place in order to get more books and more artifacts. What have we here? The serp... but it is dying. I will send some more funds. Well, our Glover and Glover job is back now, I suppose. Oh, that was it? Well, The chapel crypt is flooded and the water's soupy with old corpse matter, but at least we bring up a wax-sealed coffer. 18th century? No older than that? Let's see what's within. Well, let's quickly talk to Clovette and get her to to destroy this notoriety before something happens. And let's take a look. Ooh, the Orchid Transfigurations, Volume 3. More of this. Oh, I missed another sickness. Okay. I really need to start looking for that bomb maker. Because I'm sitting on a single piece of health right now. Well, because Clovette is now at level 10, basically, at 10th order influence of heart, she will always remove the notoriety, which enables you to just repeatedly go on expeditions. But right now, I don't think that's a good idea, because I need to heal my decrepitude. And for that, I think I need a bomb maker in order to... What have we here? Experienced Swindler. And we have... Yes, that. I should study this. A 16th century... Yes, I have read the description already. 16th century alchemical fever dream, attributed to Robert Flood, frequently banned for the disturbing allure of its illustrations. Latin translation, and let's see. This is not what I need. A longer dialogue between the Mountain Mother and the Vigilant Storm describes the way in which both mountains and storms end, and the protections they use against those ends. I think that was a heart book, right? I can always use more heart lore. But I really would prefer something to give me enough grail. This is a pigment, an ingredient. No, I cannot use this in a ritual. Oh, really? But we must use the knife, says the Lion-Thorned one. The noose, the flame, the waking word against those who have passed with the three-valve door. And so none may pass. That is our law, and the law is of the sun. I kind of expected more than just the basic lore. It would really help me if it stopped finding these streets. Well, nothing much I can do right now. I also do not need an entry consultant. I need someone who has either Grail or Forge, and the only one I know that has Forge is the Bomb Maker. Restlessness, I can't use that for now. But what I can do is use this to promote another one of my followers. Also, look at all of that restlessness. I better get some contentment. Who have we here? Another one of those. Sadly, not what I need. What's her flavor text now? When Dorothy moves, we hear the drum. When she speaks, we see the dance. Her determination is her shield and her weapon. Maybe I need to send out someone else. Let's try that. Also, detective, get up there. You have no business being in the middle of my board. Let's see. This is another experienced swindler. I do not need an experienced swindler. It's really frustrating because at this point I've been trying for about, I don't know, this must be like 20th or 30th time I've explored it. There's not been a single bomb maker. Maybe I need to explore myself? No, that can't be it. That would just be very weird game design to have a different pool for using your followers and yourself. Well, let's hope the research succeeds. It did. Good. Ah, I missed a book. Those indignities perpetrated by the deceitful fraternities of oblivions. This book is famous for a near incoherent fury and of its tone. As for the knowledge it contains, in Latin. I will read this later once I am done combining. Then again, maybe I can't promote one of my hangers on to sacrifice them. That's what they're here for, after all. Yes, in fact, I'm going to try that. No, that's probably hard. This should be Grail. Well, I now have both aspects and a pawn with, well, I suppose I'll promote him after I attempt to combine this. I could go on more expeditions, but I am honestly a little scared that I might encounter some problem in the meantime and need my... Actually, no, I just need to react to illnesses. I just need to not dream. But on the other hand, having an expedition active increases the chance of me missing important things. What? Talking about, the season of sickness is coming up. Hey, it worked. Formulae vigilant. One who watches does not sleep. One who sleeps watches not. One who watches does not sleep. One who sleeps watches not. Well, I suppose that is how that happened. It just appeared up there and I didn't see it. I can now also translate this from Latin and then read it. This is 10, okay. So, it is not clear whether CROD is who identified only by his initials, was in fact an initiate of the Oblivion Order of Immortal Adepts. He wrote in the 16th century, after the order, if he is to be believed, had passed from the height of its power. 58. That... okay, let's start again. I kind of messed up on that. 58. That they did claim inheritance of the traditions of the House of words. But that they have disregarded both its most sacred and its most beautiful ceremonies, where they are not found. Convenient. 59. I completely butchered that, the pacing of that text. Wow. Oh, whoops. Got my health back. Again, okay. Now I share the right that the order used to summon the Kaline spirit. In clear defiance of the Lethian tradition, they did not offer Nock lore with Winter Initiate, but the Malleus Imperative, but rather Winter lore with a Nock Initiate, and the Malleus. It is not to be born. Okay. Well, we already had this, right? So. And I forgot to explore. Great. I knew I forgot something. Yeah, there really is not much to say right now. Other than that I'm waiting. I really should just go on another expedition. I suppose if I start dreaming now... Oh. Right. I suppose if I start dreaming now, I should amass some more lore. Or I could try to... Or I could try to ascend it. So what kind of lore does it want, I wonder? Does it want... No, it does not want winter. Does it want heart? It does not. Ah. Okay, I need grail. That's good to know. Sadly, I do not have a lot of grail. And just as I start dreaming, the sickness comes in. Well... Let's see how this one ends. I would really appreciate not finding these streets right now. Oh, this was fascination, which is not convenient, but it could be worse. Who have we here? Another shifty woman. Sadly, I want a bomb maker, as I have said so much. And this just... I need my gold, thank you. Well, I really am running out of things to say. It's that time of the stream again, huh? I suppose I'll keep going for another half hour and then I'll stop. Because in the meantime, nothing of importance will happen, probably. This is unbelievable. No... Not a single one with Forge. Let me see again. This requires me to sacrifice lore, which I do not want to do. This one requires me to sacrifice a person. And this one requires me to sacrifice an offering, which I do not have in the correct... with the correct aspects. I do not have... actually, weren't there... When I think about it, there were... Yes, there certainly were Grail influences. There were Grail influences in one of these two. Actually, you know what? Before I go on ahead, I need to quickly look up what is needed for the ritual. Because, well, it's important. Uh, oh, I can't do it anyways, huh? I need, no, I will be able to do it. I will be able to do it, but yeah, I need that, I need that person. Okay, this is a heart influence. No, I will just keep going back. I suppose at this point I should just stop looking for the dude and start get back to exploring, I suppose. I suppose I will explore this tier now. Well, because I need 5 forge and 1 grail. And that ritual does not have a lot of chance to succeed as well, which is worrying. So I might just have to use a ritual that, or yeah, in which I don't have to sacrifice anything. Because I don't think the sacrifice is mandatory. If you can get by without the sacrifice, then that's good. Okay, so no, this is not where I need to go. This is also not where I need to go. Right. Well, I guess I need to start dreaming and getting my lores. What will she say when I talk to her with this level? I have tried talking to her with all previous levels, I think, and I will now see. I will be taking that. Can I use this with any of the rituals? Oh, I can, huh? Oh, I can do it right now. Okay. Let's see. The Forge of Days destroys and renews. I will invoke it with the Grail to renew my failing flesh with forbidden magics. Will often fail. Okay. I suppose after I'm done talking, I will prepare Clovette with okay, what does she give me? This is the easiest route this time of the year, but it won't be easy. Enjoy yourself. Ah, okay. So this is the next place where I need to go, right? Or is it this place? I think I will not go anywhere right now, and I will perform this ritual. Because if it fails, it will create notoriety, and I want to be ready for that. Oops. Yeah, that's bad. Oh, it instantly absorbed the contentment, which is nice. No, I didn't succeed. No, Mystique. Ah, I think it gets me notoriety when it succeeds. All right. I need to try again then. Get more Forge influences and just keep doing it over and over again. I have enough money for now. Then again, it might have been that the that the notoriety was absorbed. Ah, okay. That's actually useful. Well, I think I can let the dread sit there until it becomes a problem. Let's hope that the RNG isn't out to kill us, but who am I kidding? The RNG is always out to kill you. See? Just gave me more restlessness. I don't have any use for any of that, but I suppose I will keep going. Yep. Here it comes. I mean, really should have expected it. Oh, discontentment will time out, huh? Time to get another one. Oops, I should have eliminated the other dread. Doesn't really matter because I would have had to use another contentment anyways. So, you know what? Let's go to the stones. Actually, no, let's not go to the stones. Let's send someone out to hire someone to go scouting first. I think I will do this expedition and then just call it quits for the stream. This is, I don't know, I don't care, someone. Okay, just edge. We have enough of all aspects to see what we can see. Yeah, you can notice that I've been talking for way too long. I'm just saying things. Well, where does the cat want to go? Let's try. Let us try. And let's just send funds. Treasure seekers visiting the stones must penetrate the forest that conceals them, grapple with the locals who revere them, and finally be prepared to do some digging, even if they can't find a hidden door. That sounds like four parts, okay. Ah. I think it goes from left to right. Forge or moth? I suppose we'll send moth. Is there nothing I'm missing? Okay, my health. I still have 2 health. Okay. Give me that success, please. There's something up ahead. We've made it through a forest. I will send... I suppose, I think the warded door comes next, but I will send funds just to be safe. I can always heal a follower once they've been wounded. As long as I don't do it too often. A powerful deception. It seems that we already have enough, but let me just check. Yes. It looks like we are in the clear here with moth. Okay. Let's hope that we are. Ah. They won? I suppose I will have to send some edge cultists. Nobody was injured. Really? Because I think watchers are... Oh yeah. I will send edge now. Though it might just be that we really did fail the moth check. Oh, okay. I did not need to send these edge cultists, but okay, I will send funds now. The only thing left is the word door, which is knock. Or lantern, I suppose. Well, so let's wait. I am not missing anything. Okay, good. My health is still where it belongs. Treasures lie before us. All right. Clovet, get on it. Whoops. Okay, this is good. But I will need this. This times out beforehand. Okay. The chamber inside the tumulus is half collapsed with the years. Fat white spiders crawl from the touch of our lamplight, insolently slow. The still reliefs are cracked and dripping, but there is the offering hole still with its treasures. Treasures. Ah. This might be a little too slow. Yeah, I need to talk to her again. Okay, what did we get aside from notoriety? We got a book. And we did get our second mark. Steps surrendered. The velvet has taught me that what is revealed must first be hidden for its revelation to be of any consequence. I have given up my footsteps. What have we here? Everett Vincent transcribed these friggin' inscriptions from a cliff in Anatolia where he famously survived a lightning strike. He died 7 years later to the day. His bones, the legend has it, were hot to the touch. This is written in Phrygian, which I do not know, but it can be learned. But it can be learned from some creatures we can summon, I think. In the mountains as upon the plain, there may not be a path where none has passed. This is in Vac. Oh, Vac is very late game. I'm going to have to put this away for a while. Vac is what you can learn in one of the last parts of the Manses. And notoriety. And I will also have to see where I can learn this language. I mean, it is too early to do any amount of summoning right now because, well, we do not have the appropriate aspects. So, as I said, we're going to wait for this to end, and we'll see how it goes. Change. Autumbra. I have grown dark as I ever will. Shadows are my company, and my footfall is a whisper. I wear a ring set with jet, but I keep the stone turned inwards in my palm, invisible. So, we have our next part of our transformation, I suppose. Though, I think we can I think we'll do another one. And actually, no, that would require me to do another dance. I really don't think I have that one in me right now. Well, that was it for this stream. I will stream again around the same time, maybe a little bit earlier, maybe a little bit later, next Tuesday. If you're so inclined, come stop by again. Well, see you then.